Alrighty then. Use magic to vanish from the scene and try to frame Miss Cantabella instead. No! What just happened? Is that the girl? Is Espella really not the witch? I don't know anymore. Unbelievable, unbelievable. I've never heard anything like this. Inquisitor Barnum. Have those two really defeated Inquisitor Barnum? I don't know.
Objection!
Ooh. Oh! An impressive display, Sir Blue Knight. It would seem you have finally managed to hone your blade. However, I believe that blade's edge is already beginning to dull. What do you mean? I am referring to a contradiction, naturally. Huh? Hey, that's my line. My lord, the Inquisition would like to set this evening's record straight by regarding what happened and transpired this evening, and I stumbled over my words, and I sound like a buffoon. Very well, Inquisitor Barnum. Sir Blue Knight, you claim the following. At the time of the crime, the accused, Espella Cantabella, was surrounded by two rogues. Then, in order to frame the accused of witch, Miss Kira cast the spell Demir and made herself vanish. Then she moved in closer to the victims, at which point she cast Ignace, thus causing the incident seen by all witnesses tonight. Indeed, that does seem to be the claim. The problem is what happened next. There's a contradiction in the defense's account of Miss Kira's movements. A contradiction in her movements? Allow me to continue. Yes, the witness has stated that they each ventured out towards the crime scene. Which is when Miss Kira, the witch, made her way to this point while still invisible. When she arrived at said spot, she then cast Amir and reappeared to join the other witnesses. And there you have it. This is accurate, isn't it, Sir Blue Knight? That's correct. Then Mr. Amir heard her call his name. Well then, I have but one question that I would like you to answer. Why would a witch need to do such a thing? What do you mean? Supposing Miss Kira were a witch, surely she would not have made the conscious decision to reappear when she did. One would imagine she would remain hidden and flee the crime scene. You're quite right, that's what I'd do if I was a witch. Huh. Given that point, there would be no viable reason for her to recite the incantation. In other words, ha ha! It is inconceivable that this flower seller Miss Kira could be a witch. What just happened? Is Kira nearly not a witch? Inquisitor Bottom just turned this entire trial right around. Just what I expect from the Labyrinthia's Sword of Justice. Barnum! Ah, fudge. Uh-oh. What the hell?
That's right! You all heard it! It's just as Inquisitor Barnum said!
Huh?
Me, a witch! The idea is laughable!
Not good, she's completely bounced back on her feet. Oh, we were so close too! Oh, I can't believe Inquisitor Barnum! Can't he see it? You just have to take one look at it. It's obvious she's the real witch here. Remember, Mr. Wright, at times like this, a cool head will prevail. Mr. Layton? I'm sure you have had to fight your way out of circumstances such as these many times before. This situation is no different. As a defense attorney, what would you usually do at such a time? What I usually do? Of course. There's only one thing that can get me out of a situation like this. I've got to flip this case on its head and think outside the box. It would seem the defense has nothing further to add. Why, of course, that's because everyone knows the truth. They know that the girl right there is the real witch. That settles it then. Go ahead and deliver your verdict, my lord.
Objection!
Damn. The situation is exactly as you described, Inquisitor Barnum. It really doesn't make much sense for the witch to have used the mirror. Huh? Regardless, the defense still maintains that Miss Kira did utter that incantation to make herself reappear. Now the question is, for what reason? If she really didn't have to use that spell, then why use it in the first place? If I can find the answer to that question, then this entire case will start to unravel. Most fascinating. Very well, allow us to hear this theory of yours. Tell the code why it was necessary for the witch to appear at the crime scene. Well, we're still in the game, and once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. The reason Miss Kira reappeared at the scene of the crime was... Well, I don't think she wanted to become a witness. It did give her an alibi, right? It didn't cover up her crime. This is pretty tough. There's really no definitive answer here. I'm gonna say to cover up her crime. Wait a minute. Maybe because she dropped her glasses and she needed to grab them? I don't know. Let's say this. I can't think of any other possibility. That has to be the answer. Isn't it obvious she's trying to cover up her own crime? Oh, is that right? Tell me, why would she do that? Well, give me a minute. I'm getting to that part. Oh, no. That will not be necessary, Sir Blue Knight. Think about it. What would she have to hide? If no one could have seen her to begin with. Hehehe, you heard the good Inquisitor. No matter how you look at it, there'd be no reason for me to reappear, assuming I was the criminal, that is. Can't actually... Whoa! Layton. Pardon the interruption, but that's not necessarily the case. Mr. Layton. Explain yourself, Sir Top Hat. You have stated that Miss Kira had no reason to reappear. However, the situation changed and it became necessary for her to show herself. Isn't that right, Miss Kira? Huh? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. It would seem the defense must clarify their argument with evidence. Mr. Wright, I believe that Miss Kira did not intend to reveal herself at the crime scene. Rather, that something occurred which forced this young lady to make herself reappear. What was so important that she had to reappear to risk being spotted? Defender, tell the court why it would have been necessary for the witch to appear at the crime scene. Watch this. This is why, because she dropped her glasses. Take that! Take that! Miss Kira, you usually wear glasses, is that correct? Huh? She eats a flower. It's like I already told you. I lost my glasses a few days ago. Are you absolutely sure about that? Or did you not, in fact, lose them tonight during the crime? Huh. Oh, of course not. Perhaps you accidentally dropped them when you were committing the crime. Then as you were attempting to make your escape, you noticed they were gone. Ah. I slapped the fucking court now. Therefore, you made yourself reappear in order to search for your missing glasses. You little strumpet, you! Oh, no!
Objection!
Oh! How absurd! Such baseless conjecture! What you propose is fundamentally flawed! How do you mean? Let us assume hypothetically that the witch did in fact drop this evidence. It does not explain what purpose it would serve for her to make herself reappear. It would still make more sense for her to escape under cover of darkness.
Objection!
Don't talk back to Layton, bitch. Unfortunately, Inquisitor Barnum, such a plan was simply not possible. What? Mr. Wright, do you understand what I'm suggesting? Yes. It means the reason Miss Kira made herself reappear at the crime scene. Okay, this is it. Yes! Yes! Defender, enlighten us! Why did the witness feel the need to make herself reappear? I said, I said, this music is great. Oh my god.